But C.J. Stroud throws 3 picks. This is by far his worst performing game that he's had in the NFL. Who cares? Throws a dime to Tank Dell to win this. He's seemingly unflappable. He was asked about that after the game in a press conference. Here's the answer that C.J. Stroud gave. And by the way, when you hear this, remember, there was people saying he wouldn't be a good NFL quarterback at one point.
Steph Curry don't ever stop shooting. I'm gonna keep letting it ride. There's things where it can go either way, and they got the better of me today. And that's just the NFL, so my confidence isn't going nowhere. I'm gonna keep shooting it. I'm gonna keep letting it fly. I'm still learning as I'm going, and I'm really blessed to be able to do it with such a special group of guys.
I'm still learning as I go, and 10 games into this whole thing. Every answer he gives is fantastic. Even when he's a guest on a podcast, the question that he asks is one that you would want your quarterback to ask. Here's C.J. Stroud on the Let's Go podcast with Tom Brady and
Jim Gray.
You got anything you'd like to ask Tom before we go, CJ?
Yeah, man. I would just ask, when you started playing well, what was the process of your mentality? How did you stay on the straight and narrow? Even you have people reaching out and family and just the world around you seems like it's spinning and you're just
getting fucking loud right now.
Stay on the straight and narrow.
Question. I think the important thing I really want you to realize, this is now your job. Everyone, when they come to the game, it's a vacation. It's fun for them. Oh my God, we're here to watch, CJ play. For you, you don't bust in on your friends at their job. And, when they're trying to be really focused and do what they need to do. Hey, can I interrupt you? Hey, I know there's a really busy time for you, but let's go do something fun. Or, you don't need to be the source of people's entertainment over the course of the season. It's not college anymore. The earlier you get it in your mind that this is a profession and you're a professional and everyone is counting on you and you can't have a bad day like Coach Day taught you. And you're in an organization where D'Amico is a great coach. Nick Cesario, I've got a long relationship with.
His name wrong.
All these guys are counting on you. It's fun. The process of winning is fun. The memories you're going to have from a great season are fun. The games are fun. The practice, the camaraderie is fun. Trying to create fun for everybody else outside of that isn't your responsibility. You're not camp counselor for everyone's fun activities. You're out there trying to perform, trying to dig deep for your teammates, and that requires intense focus for a long period of time. There's discipline that starts the beginning of August all the way through the end of the season.
Fuck these people.
Yeah.
Pretty much what Tom told him, but that was a great question for him to ask to Tom, especially when he got the opportunity and in the middle of what he's in the middle of. Everything he does is right in my eyes, and great answer by Tom.
Yeah, especially when everybody, patting him on the back right now. He's in the MVP conversation, Rookie of the Year, obviously second overall pick, and now you're leading this franchise to places, a lot of people have him as contenders in the AFC, so that's a great question to ask, obviously, to Tom Brady, who's been there and dealt with that, for a long time. I think it was a great answer as well, but to watch him go through a game like this where it's not all perfect, you throw 3 interceptions and then hear him have that mindset, hey, Steph ain't going to stop shooting. I just love everything about this kid, man.
That ball to Tank.
Oh, yeah.
Flat-legged, basic, just spin that thing.
Huck.
After having the game that he had, I watched a Steph Curry documentary. I forget what it was called.
Underrated?
Underrated?
Yeah.
The reason why he got the scholarship offer that he got, which makes no sense to me. His dad was in the NBA, grew up in the NBA. Let's assume he's going to be good. You guys are giving scholarships to bums. How did he not get a scholarship to any of these big schools? I will never know. But the coach that ended up giving him a scholarship went and scouted him the first time in high school, and he said, yeah, he shot terrible, but there was never a single doubt the next time he got the ball that he was shooting. And they were like, that type of confidence is a massive, that's a trait that you need to have. If you're going to be a quarterback, have to have an unflappable confidence. Have to be able to bounce right back. I mean, Darius is a corner. They talk about having to forget literally the next play. You have to be the baddest motherfucker on the field at corner, even if you just got smoked, absolutely smoked. You got to line back up and be the guy. That type of confidence, once you lose it, I think it's potentially gone forever, but CJ having it and being humble at the same time, it just continues to grow. This dude is the guy, AJ. He's the guy.
Yeah, it's funny to see how mature he seems, to where he's living in this moment where he knows, probably when he's older, he'll look back man, that was a crazy year. That was awesome. I came in there in Houston and what he was able to do, but he's aware of the moment of where he's at and how special it is, kind of. So he's trying to get a jump start on, hey, how do I can see some problems in the future like the other people may have let slip them up a little bit. So yeah, great question, Tom. I love Tom saying that. Like, you're not everybody's source of entertainment. You're not camp counselor. Like, you guys can do your thing, but I'm going to opt out of a lot of that probably.